My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Underworld. And I remember watching this movie for the first time in 2011, I want to say. And I was very excited to watch this movie. I thought I was going to love it because I loved every movie back then, and I really did not like this movie. I was shocked at how much I didn't like it. But I did rewatch it in 2019, hoping my mind would change, and it didn't. I still really did not like this movie, but maybe third time's the charm. So I just rewatched this movie yet again, and it will be my last time because I just don't like this. I've never liked it and I never will. And like people do like this movie. It does have its fan base, but for the life of me, I don't understand why. So let's begin by talking about the cast. And Kate Beckinsale, I do like in Van Helsing and Click. But just about every other movie, I find her to be very weak, and this movie is no exception. She has zero screen presence, zero charisma, and she's just a really bland lead. We then got Scott Speedman, who is fine in The Strangers, but here, he has no personality. There's nothing about his character or his performance that stands out. Bill Nye, I'm a big fan of. I love Pirates of the Caribbean 2 and 3. I love About Time. I enjoy Love Actually. This guy is a very talented actor. Underrated, I would say. But I don't care for his performance here. I don't think he's menacing or threatening, and it's just a generic villain performance. You've got Michael Sheen, who I like, but he's bad here. Shane Burley, Owen Leto, Sophia Mills. Nobody's good here. This movie is filled with the most flat performances, and every character is just so painfully uninteresting. And that definitely does drag this movie down, but it is directed by Lynn Wiseman, and I know people like to hate on him, but I do like his remake of Total Recall. I actually find it to be very underrated. I actually think Ballerina is the best John Wick movie. I know Chad Stahelski did the reshoots, but still, gotta give him some credit. And Live Free or Die Hard is a perfectly fine watch. So I do like most of his movies, and I will say it's impressive. He made this movie with only $22 million as the budget. And I do like the rainy leather aesthetic of this film. It feels very 2003. I mean, a few years before this, you had The Matrix sequels the same year as this. You had Equilibrium in 2002. Early 2000s were all about leather, and I do think this movie is well shot for the most part. But the action sucks. What are we doing here that you have a movie filled with vampires and werewolves, and most of the action is gunfights? Are you kidding me? And the action is never tense, it's never thrilling, it's never fun, it's just empty spectacle, and some of the CGI hasn't held up, and not in a charming way. But the biggest issue with this movie is the script, because I just find it to be completely unengaging. I'm kinda into it for the first act, but after that, this movie loses me entirely. Every time I've watched it, I've kinda stopped paying attention after Selena and Michael leave the mansion. I just find the rest of this movie to be so dry, and I actively have to try to pay attention to it, but it just doesn't grab me. And I do think by the end it kind of becomes a convoluted mess. And I couldn't tell you what happened in the last act. I watched this movie 3 times and it's just all nonsense to me. And this movie is definitely too long. Like at 2 hours and 10 minutes, absolutely ridiculous. This movie should have been a tight 90 minutes max. So yeah, I really hate this movie. I do. Like I said, I do like the look of it. And there's some potential here with the world building, but in its execution, this movie just sucks. I hate the plot, I hate the characters, I hate the performances, I hate the action. It's not fun, it's not engaging. I'm giving Underworld a 2 out of 10. I'm curious to see if my opinion changes on the sequels, because as of right now, I do have a very hot take on this franchise. I do have a clear favorite that I don't think is a popular opinion, but we'll see. But anyways, Underworld, have you seen it? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin out.